All right, so in our previous videos, we have now covered the what are we trying to digest when we talk about healthy consumption of food and fluids, and we've talked about how, for example, the microbiome and the digestive system and the impact on the immune system. So please check out those videos. Like I said, it makes the rest of these videos much easier to understand. So now the goal is to go into each of the components. We're going to start with micronutrients in this video. Micronutrients is a super fun conversation. These are tiny little minerals, tiny little antioxidants, and tiny vitamins that play such a big role in keeping our body low in inflammation, allowing processes to happen correctly, potentially being the key, for example, or what we consider a cofactor to allow your body to do things correctly, like, for example, with the thyroid and the other endocrine systems. So micronutrients are extremely important, and there are a lot of them. So instead of looking at micronutrients as I need to think about how much I'm consuming of this exact mineral or this exact vitamin, one of the focuses in changing your lifestyle and healthy consumption is trying to just get as much of a diversity as you can. Now, when we talked about the microbiome, we also talked about diversity, and this is one of the best ways to get microbiome diversity is just including multiple nutrients. And when we talk about micronutrients, our real focus is what we call phytonutrients or plant-based nutrients, where a lot of that diversity can come. So here you see some terms for different type of micronutrients that you can get. But again, rather than memorizing or trying to understand all the variants, focus instead on just consuming a diversity. So two ways of doing that. Number one, what we call eat the rainbow. So take a look at all of the colors of the rainbow and use your best search engine friend or your best health information or a diagram like this one to start trying to incorporate one color of the rainbow every day, or two colors of the rainbow every day, or every color of the rainbow once a week. This will make grocery shopping so much more fun as well. One of the other highly important tips that I would like to recommend is don't add too much change every time. So in 1 week, maybe multiple colors are the same as the week before, but one or two colors are going to be different. Another way to add diversity is looking at seasonal foods. Take, for example, something like a watermelon or a cantaloupe. These are fantastic foods to have in the summer because naturally, these plants are very high in water content. And in the summertime, when we're losing a lot of our water to sweat, these foods give you that water content back, as well as various micronutrients. Another example is taking something like a squash, which tends to grow more in the fall seasons. And squashes are known to be quite high in antiviral properties, which is usually when the viruses try to come out and play, if you know. Another simple example is things like root vegetables. Root vegetables are fantastic for grounding and keeping you and your digestive tract warm and comfortable. They are super useful in things like the winter season, and that is really when a lot of root vegetables tend to grow and thrive. So these are just simple examples of how nature has already planned for us how to get our diversity and how to help us get through a particular season. So try to use micronutrients for their diversity. Try to get seasonal foods, and especially if you can, local foods. Check out your farmer's market, for example, if that's possible, or a local delivery service of different plant-based foods from a local farmer. I hope this video was helpful to offer you some simple insight and some simple goals, like, again, eating one color of the rainbow every day, or eating all of the colors of the rainbow every week or every 2 weeks. So have fun grocery shopping and talk to you in the next video.